It is the final day of Vlognica. At least it is for you. I'm filming these in a completely sporadic order, so I have no idea what's happening. I thought I would do a Q&A because I haven't done one in a while, and also coming up with 8 video ideas is hard. This isn't my last video of the year. There are going to be a couple more that come out in December, but this is the end of the daily videos. But thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed Vlognica. Give a thumbs up if you have, and maybe I'll do it again next year. We'll see. It's a lot of work, especially on top of writing a book, which I can now say because I announced that, even though I've not yet filmed the announcement video. What is happening? I asked for some questions on Twitter and some questions on Insta stories, and I'm just gonna do my best. How you decide which projects to devote time to and which to say no to. Your time management skills amaze me. Why, thank you very much. It's all a facade. No, it's not all a facade. I do 80% of the time know what I'm doing. I'm normally pretty good at managing myself and saying no to things, especially this year with my health. I've just been like, no, 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 no. But then for the last 3 months of this year, I've said yes to many things because suddenly I feel much better. I feel on it, finally. And I've said yes to too many things. But usually it's a bunch of factors. So it's how much do I want to do this project? On a personal, self-fulfillment basis. How much am I going to love doing this? The process and the outcome. Because sometimes they're two different things. And then there's am I being paid? How much am I being paid? And then my time. How much time is this going to take? But then also energy. And not just energy, but your mental energy and how much you're thinking about it and stress. I wish I could tell you that I have a formula to figure out whether or not you should do a project. Oh my god, maybe I should come up with one of those. Maybe one already exists. Can you quantify how much Hufflepuff means to you? So here's the thing. I probably can quantify it with the amount of money I have spent on Hufflepuff memorabilia. However, you do not need to spend money to prove your love for anything. But that's the only way that I could actually put a number to it. But that number is kind of irrelevant because you don't have to spend money to prove that you love a thing. I just love Hufflepuff so much. It's my house. It's my house, my people, my values. I like this question, although I don't know if I have a solid answer yet. If you weren't a YouTuber / stopped making videos, what would you like to pursue a career in? Ooh. I wish I spent more time thinking about this because everyone needs a backup plan. A few options come to mind. Going back to university and doing a master's and maybe going into academia, but probably not. I think I would love to have a job for a YouTube channel that is a big production because I really like those, and I would like to be part of a team that is basically doing YouTube. You have alluded to wanting to make a change in your content. Would you be willing to tell us what you have in mind? Maybe a little bit. It's definitely something I want to take you on the journey for. It's not something I'm just gonna be surprise, here's a change. It's no, let's do this together and figure out our way. But I definitely want to do more series-based content with other hosts. So having other people on the channel with me. So if in an event of I go away or I get really sick again, the channel keeps going and there might be a host that you get to know and you grow to love, and then one week it's Sars, Hannah's not here, it's me, and you're that's fine because we know you. That's the thing that I want to create, something bigger than me, but that I'm still very heavily involved in because I'm a control freak. Would you ever consider coming to New Zealand at some point? Yes, I really want to go to New Zealand. It's just very far away. Which Star Wars movie is your favourite? Okay, so I've only seen the newest ones, except Solo. I've not seen that yet. And I've only seen episodes 4, 5, and 6. I haven't seen 1, 2, 3. My favourite is the only one that I've seen more than once, and that is Rogue One. I love Rogue One. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that because it's a Star Wars story and not one of the episodes, but I don't care. I love Rogue One. What is your MBTI type? So that is the Myers-Briggs personality thing. So I'm either an ENFP or an ENFJ. I want to be an ENFP because they sound really cool, but I maybe need to accept my Janus, which is the like organised structural side of me, which is a huge part of me. So it's not something that I can, forget about. I tweeted months ago about wanting to make a whole series of doing different personality tests. Ooh, that ties back to the projects question from earlier. Basically, making this whole series of trying different personality tests is a project that I want to do, but I've had to put it on the back burner, shelve it, until next year. Is the Earth round? Yes. How do you achieve your work-life balance? Discipline. I don't work evenings or weekends. The only time that I would is if there is an event that I have to attend or I'm a part of in some way. Filming, editing, writing, sitting at my computer doing emails, having meetings, recording podcasts, any of that stuff happens Monday to Friday. And I think I probably work 10 till 6. What are some of your family traditions? We watch Mamma Mia on Christmas. I don't know why. It's a summer film, but we watch it on Christmas Day. Recommend me a book. Okay, I like this question. That one's too tight. We're going with this one. Genuine Fraud by E. Lockhart. It is told backwards and it's like a mystery thriller. It's a proper page turner. If you like YA and thriller and stories told in an interesting style, this one. I'm going to recommend you the other one I wanted to show you, because this one is adult. This is the proof copy. The actual cover looks like this. It's How Do You Like Me Now by Holly Bourne, and it's about Tori Bailey, who is a 30-something author, writer, but she basically wrote one book in her 20s that was a bestseller, and she's kind of like living off that success. It's all about social media and the pressures to like have a perfect life from the outside, but actually her inside world is just crumbling. Would recommend. It's so good. What was your uni dissertation on? My uni dissertation was about the emergence of sexology and sex manuals in the late 19th and early 20th century, and I called it Modern Sex and How to Manage It, and I actually just put it up on Google Docs so anyone can read it. I haven't reread it. It's probably not very good. What's your fave alcoholic drink at the moment? To be honest, I've been drinking a lot of white wine. So if I drink anything with bubbles in it, then the stoma bag kind of blows up a bit. I do love a good drink with Coke, like amaretto or rum or whiskey or something like that. But then I'm always having to factor in having a gassy bag. So I don't drink beer, and I still drink Coke, but I try and avoid it. So then I go for white wine instead. How would you describe Vlognica in a sentence of 7 words only? Less time consuming and better than Vlogmas. And we're gonna end it there. Thank you for your questions. I hope some of these answers have satisfied your curiosity. I hope you've enjoyed Vlognica. Please give the video a thumbs up if you did. Ooh, I want to ask you a question in the comments. What's it going to be? I'm going to ask you one of these. I really liked the question about family traditions. So seeing as it's holiday season, let me know in the comments, what are some of your family traditions? It doesn't have to be around the holiday season, but just general family traditions that you have, because I think they're cute. Don't forget to subscribe, because I make new videos every week. I won't see you tomorrow, but happy Hanukkah. Bye!